Good morning, class 6. I hope your summer break was fine. You all enjoyed your vacation, isn't it? So now we are back to the class. Okay, so now for the second term, we'll be starting a new chapter, chapter number 4. All right, so chapter number 4 says energy. So here in this chapter, we will be learning about energy. So now you can follow as I say you here. Okay, so underline wherever I ask you to underline. Okay, please underline with your pencil on your book. Okay, so we are now going to begin the chapter energy. Now, first of all, let's see what is work. Work in Nepali we call it काम होइन. So work is said to be done when a force applied on a body moves it in a direction of force, or the effect of force is shifted to at some other desired point, or direction of force is changed. So that is what we say work. So work means you say that work is done only when two things are happening on the body. Number one, when there is force, and number two is when there is displacement. So force should be there to do some work, and the force that you are applying on that body should make some displacement, means it should move. Okay, it should move. So that is the time when you say work is done, or you are doing some work. Now since you know that you cannot do work without energy, now we are coming to the point. We are now trying to understand what do we mean by energy. So now you know that we need energy to do work, isn't it? Without energy you cannot do work. So now here we can underline this as energy is the ability to do work. So what is energy? Energy is that factor which makes us able to work. The ability to do work is given by this factor called energy. So please underline this. Now as I said you that if there is no displacement, you are doing no work. So in physics, whenever we are learning about work in physics, two things should be clearly understood. The first one is the force, and the other one is the displacement. For example, you have a wall at your home, isn't it? So when you are pushing the wall, means you are applying force, because you know force means push or pull. So you are pushing the wall. So you may get tired, you may get exhausted, you may end up with all your energy, isn't it? Your energy sabai सक्छ जिउको भित्ता ठेलेकै, isn't it? You're pushing it. You are sweating, पसिना आयो, energy सक्यो, तिर्खा लाग्यो, भोक लाग्यो, but you are not able to move the wall. Wall त हलिँदैन, ठेलेको छौ, force लगाएको छौ, but the wall is not moving. त्यति बेला चाहिँ you are not doing any work. So there should be displacement. If there is no displacement, you are doing no work. So please remember this. Understand? So now see, to do heavy work, large amount of work, you need machines, isn't it? You have seen so many different kinds of machines which are helping you to do work, isn't it? So we do various kinds of work in our daily life. Please follow this. For doing a work, we need to apply some force. Some work needs less force and are easy to do, whereas some work are difficult and need more force. For example, you are standing at some distance in front of your friend. Your friend pushes an empty box towards you. It means he has done some work. Now your friend packs the box with books and again pushes it through the same distance. Again, the displacement of the box occurs due to the force applied on it. However, more force was needed in the second time, isn't it? So now see, you can take one more example. Now this is the example given in your book. Apart from this, you can take one more example. Suppose you have your school bag. When school bag is empty, it's empty. So when it's empty, it's very easy to carry it. But when you fill the bag with your books, you are filling the bag with your books. त्यति बेला चाहिँ ब्याग बोक्नु के हुन्छ, साह्रो हुन्छ. You have to apply more force. Are you getting my point? So similarly, there are certain works which can be easily done, but there are at the same time certain works which requires much more energy consumption or much more amount of or magnitude of force required to do the work. Understand? So it depends upon the work or the kind of work or the tasks you are doing. So there are some tasks that are difficult to perform. See, now here in this paragraph there are given certain tasks are given which are difficult to work. For example, opening the lid of a soft drink bottle, changing the tire of a truck if the tire of your vehicle, car, buses or truck gets punctured. What happens? You have to repair it, you have to change the tire, so you cannot lift the truck or the car, isn't it? You need certain devices, certain instruments, certain machines to do the work. So these jobs can be easily done by using machines. For example, a knife, a screw, a pair of scissors, a bottle opener, a screwdriver. These are the certain kinds of machines, which helps us to do our work easily. So basically we require machines. हामीलाई machines त किन चाहिन्छ? So that we can do our work easily, and in our convenient way. एकदमै सजिलोसँगले हामीलाई काम गराउनमा के गर्छ? हेल्प गर्छ केले? मसिन्सले. So that is why we need machine. त्यही भएर चाहिँ हामीलाई machines के भएको चाहिएको. Understand? For example, see, the girls and the boys, if you are getting ready to go somewhere, if you are getting ready to come to the school, you comb your hair, isn't it? If there was no comb, काङ्ग्यो नभएकै हुन्थ्यो. सक्थ्यो केस गर्नु मजाले? सक्थेन नि त, isn't it? So that काङ्ग्यो, a simple thing, is acting as a machine which is helping you to comb your hair properly, easily, isn't it? So your comb acts as a machine. Similarly, if you want to draw a straight line, सिधा धर्का कोर्नु भने अरे सरले, त्यति बेला चाहिँ के हुन्छ? फ्री ह्यान्डले सक्छौ? सक्दैन नि त. You need a ruler. So a ruler is helping you to draw what? Straight line path, isn't it? So त्यति बेला चाहिँ के हुन्छ? Ruler is acting as a machine because it is helping you to draw a straight line easily, isn't it? Yes. Similarly, if a teacher may ask you to make a circle, र सर्कल डल्लो बनाऊ भने फ्री ह्यान्डले बनाउँदा कस्तो हुन्छ? डल्लो त सिधा डल्लो हुँदैन. बट इफ यु युज अ कम्पास चलायो भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ? यु क्यान इजिली ड्र अ पर्फेक्ट सर्कल. सो कम्पास इज एक्टिङ एज अ मसिन, isn't it? Yes. So you have thing tongs, चिम्टा. घरमा चिम्टा छ, tongs भन्छ हामीले इङ्ग्लिसमा, isn't it? That can easily help you to hold the coals. कोइला समाउनुमा हेल्प गर्छ tongsले, isn't it? So that tongue is acting as a machine. So any devices which are helping you to do work easily is called machine. Right from your hair clips, your pen, eraser, sharpener, knife, all these are what? Simple machines. So here comes the definition of simple machines. So please underline this. A simple machine is a basic mechanical device that increases the size of the force or changes the direction of force or both. So this is the definition of simple machine. Please underline it and put a star mark on it. Now, how many kinds of simple machines are there? There are 6 kinds of simple machines. What are they? They are lever, inclined plane, wedge, screw, wheel and axle, and pulley. So these are the 6 different types of simple machines. Number 1 is lever, number 2 is inclined plane, number 3 is wedge, number 4 is screw, number 5 is wheel and axle, and number 6 is pulley. So these are the 6 different types of simple machines. So here a definition of machine, a basic definition of machine is given in this column called enrichment, which you find in every chapter in your book. So a machine is a device which makes work easier, faster, and convenient to do. So this is a definition of machine, and this is a definition of simple machine. There are complex machines also. For example, your tractor, bicycle, buses, यो त एकदमै complicated हुन्छ नि त्यसो हेर्दा पनि हैन. So these machines are called complex machines. So complex machines are made of 2 or more simple machines. So simple machines नै के हुन्छ? थुप्रै simple machines लाई सँगै जोडेर चाहिँ what we can make a complex machines. A simple machine makes job easier to do because they allow a small force called effort to overcome the load. The machines that increases force is said to give a mechanical advantage. Okay, now we have to learn about certain terms which are associated with simple machines. They are: number 1, fulcrum; number 2, load; number 3, effort; number 4, velocity ratio; number 5, mechanical advantage; number 6, input; number 7, output; and number 8, in the next page you have efficiency. So 8 different types of terms which you have to learn. Okay, now first of all is fulcrum, denoted by capital letter F. Now what is fulcrum? Fulcrum is a fixed point about which a machine turns while doing a work. Okay, machines कुनै पनि एउटा पोइन्टबाट घुम्छ जब त्यसले काम गर्छ, त्यो पोइन्टलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? फल्क्रम. फर इक्जाम्पल, इफ आई ड्र अ पेयर अफ सिजर्स, ओके, आई हेभ अ पेयर अफ सिजर्स हियर, कैँची छ, यो कैँची यो पोइन्टबाट घुम्छ नि त होइन, यो पोइन्टलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? फल्क्रम. सिमिलरली यु हेभ अ सिस, चाकलिक चुकुलिक भन्छौँ नेपालीमा, सिस यहाँबाट घुम्छ नि त होइन, यो चाहिँ भयो फल्क्रम. Are you getting my point? Yes. So the point through which a simple machine turns is called fulcrum, denoted by capital letter F. Okay. Then the second one is your load. What is the second one? Load, denoted by capital letter L. The force exerted by a machine to move an object is called or known as load. Okay, यो चाहिँ के हो? फोर्स हो. लोड चाहिँ के हो? फोर्स हो. कसले अप्लाई गरेको? मसिन्सले अप्लाई गरेको. सो मसिनले अप्लाई गरेको फोर्सलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? लोड. ओके, और द्याट इज इन द सिम्पल ल्याङ्ग्वेज. ओके, सिम्पल टर्ममा भन्नु भने चाहिँ वाट इज लोड? लोड इज द फोर्स एक्जर्टेड बाई द मसिन. मसिनले एक्जर्ट गरेको फोर्स कसमा? अब्जेक्टमा, त्यसलाई चाहिँ भन्छ लोड. Now you know you have, when you are using a machine, you have to apply some force on the machine also. त्यसलाई चाहिँ भन्छ effort, denoted by capital letter E. So the external force applied to move an object using a machine is known as effort. So your load र effort दुईटै के हो? Force हो. Are you getting my point? Both of them are force. Load is the force given by the machine. Effort is the force given on the machine. मसिनले दिएको फोर्सलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? लोड भन्छ. मसिनलाई दिएको फोर्सलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? एफोर्ट भन्छ. प्लिज रिमेम्बर दिस. ऑल राइट. देन यु हेभ भेलोसिटी रेसियो. रेसियो भन्ने बित्तिकै इट्स अ कम्पेरिजन. ओके, डिनोटेड बाई भिआर. सो द रेसियो अफ भेलोसिटी अफ एफोर्ट टु द भेलोसिटी अफ लोड. सी दुईटा भेलोसिटी छ यहाँ, कसको? एफोर्टको र लोडको. सो द कम्पेरिजन अर द रेसियो अफ दिस भेलोसिटी अफ एफोर्ट टु द भेलोसिटी अफ लोड इज कल्ड भेलोसिटी रेसियो, एन्ड दिस इज द फर्मुला. भिआर इक्वल्स टु भेलोसिटी अफ एफोर्ट डिभाइडेड बाई भेलोसिटी अफ लोड. Okay, so it can also be defined as the distance moved by the effort arm to the distance moved by the load arm. So this is the second definition. So you can write any definition from among these two. Okay, यो पनि एउटा भयो definition of the velocity ratio. So please underline all these definitions. All right. Now it has no unit. Remember that it has no units since it is a comparison of same physical quantities. Okay. The number 5th one is the mechanical advantage, denoted by MA. The mechanical advantage. See, the word advantage is there. So how much advantage the machine is going to give you is called mechanical advantage. So the ratio of the force produced by the machine to the force applied to it is known as mechanical advantage of the machine. It is known as the force ratio and is measured as the ratio of the load to the effort. So this is the formula. So MA, that is mechanical advantage, is equals to load by effort. The formula to find the mechanical advantage. Again, as like velocity ratio, mechanical advantage also has no unit. Okay. Now number 6 is input. The work done on the machine is termed as input. Now you know that since a machine cannot work by itself, isn't it? You cannot keep your pencil and ruler together and ask it to draw a straight line for you, isn't it? रुलरलाई चाहिँ लु मेरो लागि धर्का कोर भन्दा आफै कोर्छ? कोर्दैन नि त. So you are doing, you have to using machine to do work for you, but you have to do some work on the machine. मसिनमा केही काम गर्नु पर्यो नि त, isn't it? So the work that you are doing on the machine is called input. Okay, and similarly the work done by the machine is, see, you look here, work done on the machine यहाँ छ work done by the machine. So this is the basic difference. Number input is the work done on the machine whereas output is the work done by the machine and is termed as output of the machine. Okay, it is the energy given out by the machine due to the action of the energy supplied to it. So these were the 7 different terms which are related with simple machines. You have one more in the next page. So before we go there, okay, you can just go this one more enrichment here about lock and key. So please go through it. Okay, and there are some quick tips here, so please go through it. Okay, now let's go to the next page. In the next page, okay, the last topic that we are going to discuss here today, you see the last term which are related with machine, that is efficiency. What is it? Efficiency. Now what is efficiency? Efficiency भनेको चाहिँ के हो? So again, it is a ratio of the work done by the machine, that is output, to the work done on the machine. So आउटपुट र इनपुटको कम्प्यारिजनलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? एफिसिएन्सी. एफिसिएन्सी भनेको चाहिँ कतिको सजिलोले त्यो मसिनले तिमीलाई काम गराउन सक्छ. ओके, मसिनले चाहिँ कति आरामले कति सजिलो चाहिँ उसले काम गर्न सक्छ, त्यसको कम्प्यारिजनलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ? एफिसिएन्सी. ओके, मेकानिकल एडभान्टेज भनेको चाहिँ के हो? मेकानिकल एडभान्टेज इज द एडभान्टेज अफ द मसिन. कतिको एडभान्टेज दिन सक्छ त्यो मसिनले काम गर्दाखेरि, त्यसलाई चाहिँ भन्छ मेकानिकल एडभान्टेज. इज द रेसियो अफ द लोड एन्ड एफोर्ट. नाउ यहाँ चाहिँ एफिसिएन्सी छ. एफिसिएन्सी भनेको चाहिँ कति सजिलोसँगले त तिमीले गर्न सक्छौ. ओके, इट्स गिभन बाई द रेसियो अफ आउटपुट टु द इनपुट. ओके, एन्ड दिस इज द formula. So these were the certain terms related with simple machines. So please underline, okay, everything here. Whatever I have discussed you, put the star mark wherever I have put the star mark. All right, so this is it for today. Okay, so now shortly you'll be receiving some notes based on the topics that we have discussed today. Please note it down in your copies. Okay, and your copies will be corrected as per the schedule given by the office. All right, so that's it. That's all for today. Thank you.